Weather Call will call, text, or email you when tornado and severe thunderstorm warnings hit your area. Sign up for just $15 a year at the link in this description. This is your Friday update on New Jersey and what could happen with the tropics as we go into next week. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. You've probably heard of Hurricane Humberto, and we're soon to have Imelda as well. Here's a look at our satellite on Friday afternoon. There's Humberto. It's in the open Atlantic right now, and there is soon to be Imelda, the one that we're watching out for to see what kind of impact it's going to bring to New Jersey. Now, I'll just say off the top, we're not seeing any kind of direct landfall here. That is out of the question. That would be more in the southeastern United States, if anything. But there are indirect impacts that we need to talk about. Here is Humberto's latest path from NOAA and the National Hurricane Center. Kind of see it swirling towards the southeast coast and then pivots out to Bermuda. Turns into a major hurricane over the weekend. That's Category 3 or greater. And it has maximum sustained winds of 90 miles an hour as of the 11 a.m. update. Now, we take a look at the 7-day hurricane outlook, and that's soon to be Imelda. And notice it only over the next 7 days, kind of staying pretty slowly near the southeastern coast. And there's reason for that. That's because there's still a lot of uncertainty as to what's going to happen. We have an idea that it's not necessarily going to go too far north. This is from Tomer Berg. This is amazing stuff. This is a super ensemble. What we're looking at are ensemble models, which are tweaks for the main model to give us a range of scenarios. In other words, that red and green line you see, that is the European model in red, the GFS model in green. But all those little gray lines you see with the dots, those are little tweaks on both the European and the GFS model. And you see that there's kind of a lot of uncertainty here in terms of where that storm could go. You can't necessarily just use what the GFS or the European model says. This ensemble is showing, this is going to hang out near South Carolina. It could go inland into the Carolinas. It could just hang out to the east and kind of do a little dance with Humberto. This is the super ensemble, again, just showing it in a different way. We know it's going to move to the north and west and through the Bahamas here as a tropical storm or a hurricane, that's for sure. It's probably going to get closer to the Carolina coast. The question is, does it actually get to the coast, or does it turn out to sea? And that would mean less impacts even for us here in New Jersey. Now, this is a look at our forecast air pressure. We showed you this with the last update. Notice how they kind of merge with each other. Those two L's are merging with each other. That's the Fujiwara effect in effect. That's when you have two tropical systems spinning within 900 miles of each other. Kind of does this dance around each other, and in this case, kind of merges into one storm here. So if that was to happen, then you're talking about that Imelda storm moving east, and that's where you saw those lighter blues on that last model run, showing a lower probability, but still a real probability of this going out to sea. If they don't merge, then it's going to go into the Carolina coast. So what do we know about New Jersey? Well, no direct impact is expected, but there is going to be coastal flooding, rip currents, and gusty winds Tuesday through Thursday. It's not going to be nice out on the ocean or at the immediate beach towns. Now, in terms of rain, there is a range here. It depends on what scenario happens. So if the high pressure more or less wins out, we're expecting some lighter rain showers here that really wouldn't be a washout any of these days, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Just some spotty showers. I think it's even mostly dry. Scenario 2 would bring heavy rain to the South Jersey Shore, Atlantic, and Cape May counties. But further north, probably just off and on showers. So I'm not anticipating a lot of rain anywhere in New Jersey, but 1 to 2 inches possible south of the Atlantic City Expressway. And the way I see it now, if you're north of there, if you're in Long Branch, Seabright, Freehold, Toms River, you might not even get a quarter of an inch out of this over the next 3 days.